Hi, I'm Tom Toole. This is Stacy Bauer, and this is Tia Kramer. And we're all part of the Tom Toole sales group here at RE/MAX, and we're coming to you with Tom's Take, episode number 8, on 4 ways we're seeing people win bidding wars in today's market. So, Tia and Stacy, I know you work with a lot of our buyer clients. Why don't you talk about what the climate's like right now for buyers and how competitive it is?
Well, so inventory is really low. So aside from the offer that we make on the property itself, trying to make it more emotional and kind of somehow connect with the seller somehow. So I've had success having the buyers write a letter. If they have kids, draw a picture, or sometimes some kind of video so they can see who the buyers are as people at the same time as just a number on a contract itself.
So you just had a contractor that was actually accepted because of that. So why don't you get really specific here and tell them exactly what happened, because it was pretty unique.
So the buyer, the first time he saw the house, the seller had some sunroom furniture, and the buyer immediately saw that it was the similar furniture she had in a home about 10 years ago, and she emotionally, felt that connection with the seller. And so when we made our offer, we asked for the sunroom furniture, but separate from that, in the letter that the buyer wrote, she included a picture of her own sunroom furniture that she used to have in a previous home. And lo and behold, the seller said, "Look, we were going to auction off that furniture. We'll give it to your buyer."
Awesome. So that got you the house in a multiple offer situation. Yeah. So strategy 1 here is emotionally connect with the seller, show them you're a person. Stacy, why don't you talk about the home we just discussed that you put under contract over on Ridgewood, where you were in a multiple offer situation, and what your strategy was there?
Yep, so it was first day on the market, and we knew that there was other offers coming in, so I advised them to go ahead and just do the full price offer. In this market, we're not able to negotiate as we normally would with low offers and hoping for a counter back. So there was another offer that came in lower, and they ended up accepting ours because we were full price and ready to go. So.
Awesome. So don't over negotiate 1 or 2 days on the market. Now what we're not saying is you can't negotiate. You really have to look at these things in a vacuum and understand the circumstances. Am I right?
Correct. Yeah.
So one of the other things we've been doing, and we're really pushing right now, is getting our clients to not be pre-qualified, which is a no-brainer in today's market, but actually get a pre-commitment done. So I touched on this briefly last week, and what a pre-commitment is that when you apply for a loan, there's all sorts of conditions that come back to get final approval. So tax returns, verification of employment, verification of income. We're doing that up front. So with our clients now, they're coming in fully approved. It's the equivalent of a cash offer with the exception of the home needs to appraise. So it kind of gets into item 3 and item 4 here, which is waiving contingencies. So how many times have you guys had a client lose a property because someone waived the home inspection, went in cash, they were waiving contingencies?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago?
And those same buyers lost out on another property as well.
So we're seeing people are getting really aggressive right now. So what people may want to start thinking about is bringing a contractor with them, bring an inspector in when they look at the home initially, so you can waive everything and make it a no-brainer for the seller to accept the offer. So we know it's competitive, we know inventory is at an all-time low. What's some advice you have for buyers out there right now that are losing on bidding wars, and maybe how to get their offer accepted? Anything else we didn't hit on here?
Well, I would say it's just don't be discouraged. There will be more inventory of homes that come up on the market. And at the same time, we're going 1 step further. We're going to start door knocking communities where buyers have lost out on homes to try to drum up some inventory that way as well for our clients.
Awesome. Stacy, anything to add?
Right, pretty much along the same lines, and don't get discouraged. There's definitely more inventory on the way, and we're doing everything on our end to find those homes for everyone who's looking.
Great. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. So kind of to sum it up here, pre-commitments, don't go with the pre-approval. An emotional attachment to the seller, whether it's a video, a letter, or pictures from your kids. Don't mess around with trying to over-negotiate. If you want to get the home, go in with your best foot forward, and maybe think about waiving some contingencies and doing a lot of the homework up front versus after you go under contract. That's it for episode 8. If you got any questions, topics you want to see covered, comment below in the comments here. Hit us up on social, and we'll talk to you next week. Thanks for watching.